Hi guys, in the previous video we learned about if-else statements, and at the last of the video I gave you a question to solve. So if you solved it, then it's well and good, and if you weren't able to solve it, so let's see the solution of the problem. So the question was, marks is a variable if it's greater than 80 and less than 100, obviously it will be grade A. Then if it's greater than 60, it will be grade B. If it is greater than 40, it will be grade C. And if it's less than 40, he will be fail. So let's check out what all we did here now. So first, as you can see, I already did this problem. So let's just check it out. Now we take a variable, okay, marks, which is 40. So it is an integer, it is a variable 40. I took it. So this you can take anything to check. So first the if statement was it is greater than 80. So it is greater than 80. It also means that it is less than 100. So if you give the marks as 110, it will not be accurate. So that's why we took what we did in the first if block is we checked if the marks is greater than equals to 80. Now equals to, because 80 is also grade A. And we also checked that if marks is less than equals to 100. So it is in the range between 80 to 100. Then we will give it a grade A, right? The second one is same. What we did here is we'll check marks is greater than equals to 60. And then marks is less than 80. Why not equals to here? Because we already gave equals to here. So we don't need to give it here because it will confuse what to take. 80, this it grade A or grade B for 80. So we are giving here if the marks is greater than equals to 60. So it is in the range of 60 to 79, right? Because it's less than 80. So it will give us grade B. Now the third one is in the range of 40 to 60, the same as the range of 40 to 60. So if it is greater than 40 and it is less than 60, so it will give us the grade of C. Now the last one. So if the marks is greater than 0 or less than 40, so if the marks is less than 40, as I wrote here, we will give the fail statement. Now if any of the marks are not like this, like if 110 or minus 20, anything, so it will just print marks are invalid. So if we run this program as it has the grade 40, so it should take this statement as the marks is greater than or equals to 40. So let's just run it and see what the output came. So as you can see, it gave us the grade C because it was equals to 40. So it gave us the grade C. Now if you want to, while we are giving like the marks like we are giving directly into the program, but suppose you want to take the user input, like you want to give every time you run the program, you want to give the input, right? Like marks 80, 60, whatever you want, and check the grade. Now let's see how to do it. So there is a class called scanner class in Kotlin. It is used to take the input. Okay, so how do we do it? First you have to create an object of scanner class like this. So I'll just I'll write read marks, and then we will give the scanner class. So here we will write scanner, then inside it we will write system.in. So if you import it, it will print like this, system in single inverted comma in. So here we initialize this scanner class. We created an object, so you don't need to know what is object. We'll do it later. Now what we will do here, we will take the marks. So how to take the marks? First we'll print something like I will print enter the marks, right? Enter the marks. Now what I will do here, instead of writing 40 here, we will take read marks, the object we created, or the variable you can say, dot. So there are many things in a scanner class. So you can read many things, right? So you can read it. Let's see what all things are here. If I write next int, so whatever you do, see here it is written next big decimal, next byte, next boolean, next double float, next int, next line, next long. So any type of thing you want, you can just write the next and that thing. So what we will do here, we will use the next int. So what it is doing, that after whatever this statement is here, after the line, whatever the integer is there, it will just take it. Now if you write if you try to give a let's suppose say a name or some text, so it will throw you an error. But if you give an integer, then it will definitely show you the marks as you give. So let's run this program and see how it works. So here you can see, if we enter the marks, right? Let's enter 65. It is grade B. As you can see, you are entering the marks. So as a user inputs the marks and it will show you the grade. Okay. So this was about the if else and scanner. So as if else, there is another statement called when statement or when cases. So what we do here, this is a type of if else. So as you can see, if you have worked with Java before, you may know about the switch statements. So what it does, actually in Kotlin, the when statements are exactly or are the mostly same as the switch case in Java. So what we do here is, let's take a let's take some names. So enter the planet. Okay, so if we take a planet name, okay, so what we will do here is print. If we take if we want to take like sun, so it is the we will write or we will print that it is in the middle of our solar system. So let's take if the user gives an input Earth, so we will print the third planet is Earth, like that. But so instead of using if else, we will do it in a when block. So how you will do it, let's write val planet, and to take only whatever the string is, we will just remove this next int and this int part, and just we will take simply next. Now it will take the whatever you give the text. Now let's only write 3 planets, like when in the brackets you need to give whatever you want to check. Okay, so if I want to check the planets, sorry, I'll give the planets. Now inside this block, inside this when block, you will do the condition things, like what to do when the planet is Earth, what to do when the planet is Mars, what to do when the planet is something else, or like that. So what you will do here is, first you will write the value, whatever value the planet is. So if it is sun, so then after that you will give this symbol, this arrow symbol. Then whatever you want to do, you will write it here. Like I will write println sun is the largest in solar system. Okay, so like this statement you will write. And if you want to give many statements like this, you will just write like earth. Same, I'll print something here also. This is the planet we live. Example, Mars. Okay, so I'll print here. This is where Elon Musk want to go. Okay, so like this you can have anything, any number of things. And else, you can also have an else block here, and then also do the same thing whatever we did here. Print whatever you want. Like if it is if you want to print, I don't know any about it. Now what happens here? So these are the 4 statements. So if the planet value is equals to this value, sun, sun, and that to capital S, then it will print this statement. If it is earth, then it will print this one. If it is Mars, then it will print this one. And if it is not anything, then it will just print the else block. Now let's see and run the program and see whatever we give, will it work? So as you can see, we will just enter the planet Mars. Okay, so this is where Elon Musk want to go. So this thing it is printing here. And if we, let's see if we rerun this and write something else, I don't know about it. So as you can see, it printed whatever you want as the when, it will just do that. So if you want some cases, if you need some cases that only these cases we want to do something, and else you leave it, you don't want to do it. So if I did this thing, if I remove the else block, okay, if you don't want to do anything in the else block, and if I just run it and let's see what the else, now if we write something else than this, what it will do. So here enter the planet, it did nothing. So it just jumped up and it's just finished. So if you don't want like if the value is nothing inside of it and you don't want to do you want to do nothing, like you just leave it. So you do this one, you remove the else block and then you write the whatever when part you want. So this was about the when statement and if else statement completed. So in the next video we will start with another statements. So thank you for watching this video and make sure to like and subscribe.